One of the hallmarks of the characteristics of a narcissist, their personality traits, is their envy of other people. And there's lots of different things that narcissistic people can be envious of, as it is a prominent trait of narcissism. They have that intense need to be admired and validated by those around them, which means they do often compare themselves to others, which creates those underlying feelings of inadequacy and provokes fear within them. Now, narcissistic people have a knack of making their fears your reality. So a narcissistic person will go all out to compare you to other people, to create those feelings of jealousy within you. And when you try to discuss it with them and be vulnerable and open and honest with them, instead of a genuine person who recognizes where you might be coming from, a narcissistic person lacks the empathy to understand or even care where you're coming from. They just accuse you of being jealous, which helps them feel better because they believe that you're jealous, that their attention is going elsewhere, because they themselves are jealous when your attention is not on them. So when you are around a narcissistic person, you can often find yourself beginning to compare yourself to others, which you will know within yourself ruins your self-esteem, ruins your confidence, begins to make you feel inadequate in some way when the narcissist is triangulating you with other people. However, as you can recognize these feelings, you usually question yourself and what you can do better and what you can change about yourself to work on yourself, to improve, to be a better person, not only for you, but for those around you. With a narcissistic person, they don't want to recognise their inadequacies. That's not their fault. It's the other person's fault. Somebody else has taken it from them. Somebody else is out to get them. They don't recognise this. They believe that everyone around them needs to change and they don't have to change themselves. So a few things that a narcissistic person is envious of. And one of the first of these is other people's achievements. Narcissistic people crave that success, to gain that admiration, to gain that attention. So when they see somebody else achieving something, the narcissist is scorned and feels bitter and resentful towards that achievement, which is often why a narcissist, when they achieve something, they'll accuse you of being bitter, they'll accuse you of being jealous, because that's how they feel. They can't relate to the fact that other people might be happy about somebody else's achievement. So when it comes to a narcissistic person, they're incredibly envious of other people's achievements, which is usually why they have to go all out to mock the other person in some way, criticize the other person in some way, sabotage the other person in some way, blame the other person, shame the other person, or go all out to ruin it for the other person so that the narcissist no longer feels inadequate within themselves. Material possessions, be it a nice car, a bigger home, this threatens the narcissist's status, and they have a strong desire to take those material possessions from others. They go all out to either go along with the ride with the people who have those material possessions, or take them from people. Yes, we can all see them, recognise that other people have nice things and think, wow, I'd love to have that. However, those who care about others don't want to go and take it from others. Narcissistic people do. Relationships. Narcissistic people tend to be incredibly envious of other people's friendships, of other people's relationships, to the point where they go all out to sabotage them for the other people. This is why they triangulate other people. This is why they try to compare you to others, to try and make you feel jealous of others, to try and split you up, to accuse people of talking about you. This is why they go all out to isolate you by saying that they don't trust that friend of yours, because the narcissist is untrustworthy within themselves. A narcissist will happily see a couple with children and go all out to take one of the partners away so that they've damaged that relationship. I mean, if someone's willing to go and cheat, then that's on that person, and the narcissist has actually done you a favour, as heartbreaking as it can be. But narcissistic people are incredibly envious of other people's relationships. Again, jealousy is a common emotion that we can all feel, and a narcissistic person will go all out to try and provoke feelings of jealousy within you about their relationships, so they feel better about their own inferiority, so that they feel superior, so that they can think, see, they're jealous of me. Narcissistic people are incredibly envious of others and believe other people are envious of them, because they usually set the environment to provoke that jealousy within people, which matches the reality the narcissist is selling themselves and those around them. Physical appearance. Narcissistic people can be very envious of other people's physical appearances. We are just we're born how we're born. Yes, we can work out, we can eat healthy, we can put makeup on, we can do our hair in different ways, we can work with what we have. However, a narcissistic person will often criticize another person's appearance in order to feel better about themselves. These are the people who are going to chip away about how everybody else looks in order to feel better about themselves. Rather than working on improving themselves, they're going to tear everybody else down. Other people's skills and talents, be it artistic, academic, or athletic, it challenges the narcissist's sense of superiority and their confidence, which is usually their arrogance, that they believe that they are better than others. Therefore, they seek to, again, pull everyone else down, attack everyone else's abilities, point out everybody else's flaws and mistakes to make people feel less confident. Whether you're artistic, whether you're academic, whether you're athletic, it's a learning curve, it's a process. Yes, you might have a natural talent in something, yet you still have to work at it. Narcissistic people don't recognize this. They just seek to bring everybody else down because they don't see why they can't have it. They want to be perceived as perfect and as the best of everything. We all make mistakes, and a narcissist will go all out to point out your failures, not to support and help you and say, hey, I noticed you did it like this. Perhaps if you did it like this, it would work better for you, and you try it and it actually works better for you. That's someone giving constructive feedback. A narcissist wants to belittle you and criticize you and pull you down so that you no longer feel good enough, and so that you stop what you're doing so that narcissists can feel better about their own inadequacies. Other people's social popularity. Narcissistic people require that excessive attention and validation. So other people's popularity takes the attention away from the narcissist. They spend ages putting on this act and this charismatic charm and impressing strangers and forming illusions that when people are willing to talk to a genuine person, this offends a narcissist, and the narcissist usually believes that the genuine person is up to the same underhand things that a narcissist is up to, when they're just being genuine and they're liked because they're genuine. Their children. Narcissistic people don't want their children to outshine them. They see their children either as an extension of themselves or competition in some way. So they are incredibly envious of their children, and they seek to bring their children crashing down so that they can remain superior. When it comes to jealousy, it's a common emotion that we can all feel, and it's something to sort of teach us of what we would like to aspire to, what we would like to own, to be pleased for the other person and work on ways to achieve that for ourselves. With a narcissist, they seek to destroy it for others, and they also seek to plant their jealousy within others so that they can feel better about themselves, they can feel more normal, whatever normal is. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have 2 books out. One is a Narcissists Handbook, which is all about understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. And the other one is 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact. These are both out on Amazon now, and the link for those will also be in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.